Widgets Incorporated. How are you?
Daddy.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Widgets Incorporated.
Oh, thank you.
How can I help you?
Oh, hello. My name is Carl Schmarl. I'm here to interview for the widget supervisor position.
Hello, Mr. Schmarl.
Hello.
Please have a seat over here, and I will send Mr. Higgins
Okay.
for you.
Hello, Mr. Schmarl.
Hello, Mr. Higginbottom.
Oh, I'm Mr. Higginbottom. All right, have a seat. So, well, we've been looking for a qualified person for quite some time, but many of our applicants are lacking widget experience. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Mr. Schmarl.
Well, Mr. Higginbottom, I was born into the widget industry. My father and grandfather were both widget miners, but they died in the Great Kentucky Widget Mine disaster of 1982. Since then, I've decided to work in factories, as that's a safer option for me.
I'm just taking a few notes for you. It sounds as though you have a tremendous amount of experience. That's great. But what interests you applying for this job? We're a relatively small company.
Well, I do have a tremendous amount of experience. The company was very attractive to me as it is a smaller company. I feel as though it allows me more freedom and autonomy to work in the widget industry and design finer widgets.
Very interesting. Some of our necessary duties include supervising, working with groups of people, working with diverse groups of people also. Is there any of those that you would have a problem with?
I don't think so. I feel like I could work very well with diverse groups of people.
Okay, Mr. Schmarl, I'm glad to hear that you have some experience in both arenas. What would you say your biggest weakness is?
Well, Mr. Higginbottom, when I was younger, I had a tendency to take on too many projects at once. But now that I've gotten older, I feel I've matured and am able to ask for help and delegate responsibility appropriately.
Okay. Those are the questions I have you for right now, Mr. Schmarl. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do, Mr. Higginbottom. I was actually wondering if your company offered opportunities for professional development during the workday.
We most certainly do, Mr. Schmarl. We offer subsidized learning conferences to all our employees. If that's everything, I would like to thank you for coming today. And you seem very qualified, and you'll probably get called back from us.
Oh, excellent.
Right. Have a great day.
You as well.
Okay, find your way out.
Hi.
Hello?
Welcome to Widgets Incorporated. How may I help you?
Oh, well, I'm here for the supervisor position interview.
Oh, hello, Mr. Schmarl. Please
Hello.
have a seat over here, and I'll...
Let's do that.
Who are you? Hi.
Hello?
Welcome to Widgets Incorporated. How may I help you?
Oh, my name is Carl Schmarl. I'm here to interview for the widget supervisor position.
Oh, hi, Mr. Schmarl. Please
Oh,
have a
hi.
seat over here, and
Thank
I'll
you.
get Mr. Higginbottom.
Okay.
Mr. Schmarl?
Oh, Mr. Higginbottom.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you.
So what brings you in today? You're here for the supervisor position?
I am, yes, I'm here for the widget supervisor position.
Okay. Tell me a little about your experience and yourself.
Well, Mr. Higginbottom, I've got about 20 years experience in the widget business. My father and grandfather were both infamous widget miners who died in the Great Kentucky Widget Mine disaster of 1982. I've then since moved into the factory business, and now I work in widget factories.
Oh. Okay. So what experience do you have?
Well, I worked for All American Widget for about 15 years, designing widgets and working on the floor as a factory supervisor. I have an impeccable production and safety record.
Huh. That sounds great.
It does sound great.
Well, that sounds great, Mr. Schmarl. So what we require is team leadership, working with groups, and working with the diversity.
Those all sound like things I could do. I have a fair amount of experience in celebrating diversity, and I also spent some time on the factory floor working in manufacturing.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome.
We love team players.
I love team players.
Do you?
I do.
That's great.
Isn't that great?
Okay. So that's all the questions I have for you current time. Is there any questions you have for me?
I certainly do, Mr. Higginbottom. I was wondering if your company had opportunities for education during the work year, as I'll be interested in improving my widgeteering skills throughout education.
Well, I'm glad you asked that. We certainly do offer education and compensation in that, as well as in-house training. So, is there any other things you want to go over with?
No, I think those answered all my questions for now, Mr. Higginbottom.
Okay, well,
Okay,
have a great day.
well, you have a great day as well.
Okay, go ahead and see your way out.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smart.
Hey.
Go.
Hello,
Hi, welcome to Widgets Incorporated. How may I help you?
my name's Carl Schmarl. I'm here to interview for the widget factory supervisor position.
Oh, hello, Mr. Schmarl.
Hello.
Please have a seat over here, and I'll go get Mr. Higginbottom for
Thank you.
Mr. Smart?
Mr. Higginbottom,
All right, have a seat.
thank you.
So I hear you're interested in the supervisor position.
I am, yes.
Okay, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, Mr. Higginbottom, I've been in the widget business for about 20 years now. My father and great-grandfather were both widget miners. They died in the Kentucky widget mine disaster of 1982, and so I've since moved into the factory business. I've been a project supervisor and have an impeccable production and safety record.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot of experience in that area.
I do. Is this good?
All right, it sounds like you have a lot of experience, Mr. Smarl. But we're a really small company. Is that something that, that can affect your decisions?
No, not at all, Mr. Higginbottom. In fact, the size of the company was very attractive to me. I feel like smaller companies are more flexible, they allow more autonomy to their employees, and it will give me a better opportunity to shape the widgets of the future.
Well, that sounds great. So with this job position, we're going to need you to have leadership, which it sounds like you do, work in groups, and work in diversified groups. Are those any of those areas that you'd have a problem with?
I don't think any of those areas would be a problem for me. I've experienced diversity many times in multiple ways. Sorry, that's so rude.
Okay, I'm recording.
So where are we at? So, Mr. Smarl, one job that you'll have is being a team leader, working in groups, and handling diversity. Are there any areas that would be a problem for you?
Not at all, Mr. Higginbottom. I feel I have a great experience leading teams, working on the factory floor, and embracing diversity.
Sounds great. Well, those are the questions I have right now for you. Do you have any questions for me?
I do, actually. I was wondering if there will be some opportunities for advancement, some educational opportunities, conferences, things like that during the work year.
Yes, I'm glad you asked that. Actually, we offer subsidized education, and we also have in-house training. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah. Well, if there's no any questions for you, I'm pretty much done.
I think that's about all I have for you.
Okay, well, it was nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well, Mr. Higginbottom.
We're gonna definitely call back.
Thank you.
Have a
I'll
great
be
day.
looking forward to hearing from you soon.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Widgets Incorporated.
Oh, thank you.
How may I help you?
My name's Carl Schmarl. I'm here to interview for the widget factory supervisor position.
Oh, hello, Mr. Schmarl. Please
Hello.
have a seat over here, and I'll go get Mr. Higginbottom for you.
I'll have a seat right over there. Thank you.
Mr. Smarl?
Hello, Mr. Higginbottom.
Hello, I'm safe, Ted.
Thank you.
So, you're here for the, what is it again? Supervisor position?
Yeah, I'm here for the factory supervisor position.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. We've been looking for some experienced person for quite some time.
Have you?
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I have about 20 years experience in the widget business, and my
Did
father
you
and
just get an
grandfather.
accent?
No.
Oh, okay.
My father and grandfather were widget miners back in the late 80s. They died in a horrible widget mine fire, and now I'm working in factories as a supervisor.
Okay. So, I forgot what I'm supposed to say right now.
Bye.
This is why.
I got.
Mr. Smarl, nice to meet you.
Hello, Mr. Higginbottom.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
So, you're here for the, what position again?
I'm here for the widget supervisor position.
Did you just pick up an accent?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was been in the widget business for about 20 years now. My father and grandfather were widget miners who died back in a widget mine accident quite a ways back.
Wasn't that in Kentucky?
Yeah.
Oh, did you live there?
No.
Okay.
No. Why would I live there?
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, so I've been working in widget factories for about 20 years now as a supervisor. I've got an impeccable